Hey guys, what's up, it's sci-fi here, and welcome to episode 16 of Warframe Beginner's Guide 2.0, and in this video we're going to be talking about syndicates and where you should go after you've actually, mod up all of your items and, you've played through some of the Jupiter missions and things like that there. So, I've been progressing just a little bit throughout the game as I haven't been recording Beginner's Guide. So, what this basically is, it's going to be referring you guys to this here. This is the Syndicate tab. So whenever you hit Master Rank 3, you'll unlock this little thing over here, and it basically allows you to choose a syndicate. And syndicates basically are different factions within the game that gives you different rewards. And each faction, they have an ally to another faction and blah blah blah. So you'll see what I mean whenever we get into that. Now, one thing I want to point out, you see up here it says extra standing possible replenishes daily. That is the amount of standing that you can earn in one day. So this is the amount of kind of XP that you can earn towards that syndicate or faction in one day. And that's based off your master rank. So if you're master rank 3, it'll give you 4,000. If you're master rank 5, it'll give you 6,000. So it's always going to be 1,000 more than, or 1,000 more than the master rank you already are at. So that's how it works. And this is unlocked at master rank 3. So if you're not master rank 3 already, which you should be if you're following the guides, you won't have this. So if we go ahead and click onto the syndicates, you'll see there's all these different syndicates. There's actually 6 in total. We have Steel Meridian, Arbiters of Hexus, Cephalon Suda, the Parent Sequence, Red Veil, and New Luca. Now, I just want to throw this out here. All of these syndicates are good. It doesn't really matter which one you choose. You're still going to get decent or good stuff from it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be introducing you to each of the different syndicates, telling you what they have to offer or showing you what they have to offer, and kind of showing you guys the benefits of, what the mods do or what the syndicate weapons do and different things like that there, because there is a lot in the syndicates and they are planning on adding a lot more into them. So first off, let's start with Steel Meridian. So hopefully a little dialogue should come up. Wars tune up the week, and then no one stands up for them but Steel Meridian. So they all give themselves a little introduction. You guys can go and watch these yourself, like, over time, and then kind of get a just for what you're kind of fighting for. Syndicates aren't that big of a role in the game yet, but I'm hoping in future updates they do get a bigger role, because it is a pretty cool concept to have in all these different factions to do different missions for them. I just want it to have for them to have like a bigger impact on the game, but that's me getting into a different topic. So each syndicate will have different offerings, or basically rewards. So if we press square and you'll see your offerings, you can actually see there's all these different offerings, and you're probably going to be asking yourself, well, what do these all mean? So as you progress through your ranks, you'll be able to get these different offerings or rewards. So you see that this one requires Brave, blah blah, Valiant, Defender, what's these ones, Protector, all these different things. Those are different ranks, okay? So to begin with, all you'll get is a 5x Roller Spectre. It's basically a companion in the game, and different sigils. Now, sigils are things that you equip on your Warframe. You'll get those there whenever you initiate with a certain syndicate. So all these syndicates, they all do offer good things. So if we go back into offerings, basically what you want to be focusing on is the different mods you get. So these here, right here, these 3 mods, these are all syndicate weapon mods, and basically what they do is they buff one of your stats, and they also give you the syndicate effect of that syndicate. So you'll see this one says +1 justice. That means you get the justice effect, which is the syndicate's proc, okay? And what I mean by proc is whenever you earn 2,000 XP, you're going to allow an explosion of a certain type of element, and that's going to deal damage to all the enemies surrounding you. So that's what that there does. So this one gives me plus 200% more multi-shot to my Heck, and this mod can only be put on the Heck, and it gives me +1 justice, and it's a mod exclusive to the Heck. So these are 3 sort of syndicate weapon exclusive mods right here, and it's all down to the weapons that you want to get that mod for. These here are now syndicate Warframe mods. They don't give you the justice effect, but what they do is they do give you a sort of a buff. Sometimes it can be a buff, sometimes it can be a bad thing towards your Warframe abilities or whatever. They're basically an upgrade to one of your abilities. So for example, this one, Radiant Finish. Radial Blind Augment, blinded enemies take 300% more finisher damage. So basically, whenever you put Radial Blind in the air and you do a finisher on an enemy, you're going to get 300% more damage out of that finisher attack. So that's what that there does. And, if you go ahead and look through these, you can decide yourself which mods you think are worth it. Now, at the end, we do have our syndicate weapons. Now, these come with the justice effect built in, so you don't have to have a mod. and basically they're just normal weapons with better stats. Fakor Merlock is probably one of the best weapons, okay? Best Syndicate weapon right there. I do recommend going for that, but you don't have to necessarily join that Syndicate to get that weapon. Now I'm going to show you guys how to go about getting different Syndicate weapons if you join a particular Syndicate. And there's a lot of different ways to do that, so you're not just limited to one way. So yeah, that's Steel Meridian in a nutshell. We have Arbiter's Hexus, Cephalon Suda, Parent Sequence, Red Veil, New Luca. You can go ahead and look through all of these on your own. But basically what I'm going to be showing you now is the alignments or kind of acquaintances of the different factions. So if we look over on the right hand side of the screen here, we see that the Parent Sequence is Steel Meridian's enemy. So if I were to choose the Steel Meridian faction, then what would happen is I would earn rep towards Steel Meridian, but I would lose rep towards the Parent Sequence, if you get what I mean. So as I'm earning rep with Steel Meridian, I'm losing rep with Steel Meridian, or not Steel Meridian. As I'm gaining rep with Steel Meridian, I'm losing rep with the Parent Sequence, and I'm also losing rep with New Luca. So as I'm gaining rep with Steel Meridian, I'm losing rep with those two, so that's going to go down. And I'm also allied with the Red Veil, so I'm going to be gaining more rep with the Red Veil. So basically I'm going to be getting half of the reputation that I'll be getting with Steel Meridian with Red Veil. So that's how that works. So you're able to stand 2 syndicates at the one time. That's basically what I'm saying. So you can go with Steel Meridian and Red Veil, and then if you look at these correctly, you'll see that you're able to go with Steel Meridian and Red Veil, and once you get all the stuff from Steel Meridian and Red Veil, you can go ahead and go over to Cephalon Suda, and then go with Cephalon Suda and Arbiters of Hexus. So you can have those 3 syndicates right there, and then that would be all good. So you'd actually be with 3 syndicates instead of just 2. But if you want to stay on the safe side, you could just go with 2 syndicates, and run with those there. So that's how that syndicate section works. If I were to advise you guys with which one to go with, if you want good syndicate weapons, go with Steel Meridian and Cephalon Suda. So choose between those two. If you want good syndicate mods, go with the Parent Sequence or New Luca. That's what I'm recommending to you guys. You guys can take that and do with it as you please. There's no wrong answer to this. You can choose whatever you like. I also have to throw in here, they are really expensive to level up. So don't think that you're just going to go in here and get really overpowered stuff, because that's not how it works. You have to give them different items as you try to rank up. So they might ask for a Prime Helmet, they might ask for an Orkan Reactor. You can go look it up on the wiki. They all have different sort of requirements to level up. So that's the syndicates right there. And next up, all I want to show you guys is what you should be doing now in the star chart, because it's always nice to follow up with that there, and I get an invite over Steam. That's great. So what I've done is I've actually progressed to Sedna. So what I've done, if I go up to the star chart now, last time we left off on Jupiter. So Jupiter is all the way over here. And on Jupiter, I was able to kill the LV boss. Now, LV boss is where you can farm neural sensors from. Neural sensors are a resource that you're going to need to build things like Warframe helmets and things like that there. So it's always a good boss to have on your star chart. So kill LV, and then you're going to unlock the Sedna nav segment. And on Sedna, you're going to be able to kill Kayla D. Fame, okay? So Kayla D. Fame is the boss that drops the Saren Warframe, and the Saren Warframe is actually a pretty damn good Warframe, because she can spew out a lot of damage, and she can also take a lot of damage as well, because she has the 1100 health pool with a max vitality on her. So what I've done is I've went and farmed up my 3 Saren parts, chassis, system, and helmet. So once you've got that there done, go ahead, build those, and then within a day they all should be done. And then you can start crafting Saren, and then that's going to be done within 3 days. And then you're going to have Saren, and then once you have Saren, you can go ahead and continue on going through Saturn, and from there, once I have Saturn done, we'll continue on. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button below, and you want to see more Warframe beginner guide content from me, please hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.